The story that's dominated headlines for the last 1 week here in the country is, of course, the hijab showdown that's played out in Karnataka. We're still awaiting clarity from the Karnataka High Court. The hearing that happened yesterday has, of course, been pushed to today, 2:30 again. That hearing resumes. Will we finally see some sort of verdict from the Karnataka High Court? There's still a question on that front because arguments are still going on. But let me get you also the latest updates that you need to know in this story. On Thursday, the petitioner, in fact, in this case, urged the court to allow Muslim students to wear hijab at least on Fridays and in the holy month of Ramzan, because according to the petitioner, banning the hijab is equivalent to banning the Quran. Amid the courtroom showdown, remember, colleges in Karnataka are battling chaos and also confusion. Exams which were set to happen in a few weeks from now have now been postponed by some colleges in the state. The Karnataka government's Minority Welfare Department has also issued a fresh notification stating that High Court's proposal of no hijab inside classrooms also applies now to minority-run schools till further orders. And there's no doubt that this particular order from the Karnataka government, from the Minority Welfare Department, is going to become a huge talking point, and there is going to be endless controversy on this latest order as well from the Karnataka government. Nolan Pinto is joining us live this morning. He's been, of course, tracking the story through the last many days and getting us all the updates from the ground. Nolan, good morning. I want to focus particularly on one aspect of the story that I just gave our viewers about the Karnataka government and the Minority Welfare Department saying that the interim order from the Karnataka High Court will now have to be followed in minority schools as well.
Well, good morning, Akshita. It's a bit strange over here because P. Manivanan, the Secretary of the Minority Welfare, Hajj and Waqf Department, I just want to quote what he says. He stated that the interim order has barred students in the state from wearing religious clothes in all schools and colleges. So in the circular, he actually quotes the operative part of the Karnataka order, that is point 11 in the that was given by the Karnataka High Court. And he says, to quote him, this was in Kannada, I'm giving the English translation. He says, the above High Court order is applicable to residential schools, colleges, Maulana Azad model English medium schools coming under the Minority Welfare Department. This is what he stated in a circular that was issued on Wednesday. Now, what is strange is this, Akshita, is that in most of these schools, wearing the hijab is part of their uniform. So it's a uniform for them. Few days ago, when I arrived in Shimoga also at one Urdu higher primary school, the students were protesting outside. The authorities did not allow them to enter because they were wearing their hijab, basically their uniform. And finally later, they said, okay, this is your uniform, you can enter. But now, with this new circular, it's going to create some sort of trouble because they will say that is their uniform. The government has been saying all this while that if it is your uniform, you wear that. But in many places, what we are seeing, Akshita, is this. Institutions are waiting for some sort of finality from the Karnataka High Court. So while that happens, they are clearly saying, we will follow the order in toto. No religious attire, no hijab, no saffron shawls, nothing. You wear your uniform, you enter.
And that's what's led to quite a bit of chaos on the ground as well. Nolan, thank you for all of those details.